The Adventures of an Unlucky Porkworm by Lou and Matt. Razelpour the Porkworm lived where muddy farmyard squishes thrived. He wore a cap, quite small and neat. One sunny morn, with snorts and squeals, a pig came rooting for her meals. She nosed the mud and swished her tail, and Razelpour cried, "Now I shall sail!" He climbed a straw, then climbed some muck, then clung on tight with all his luck, which, truth be told, was rather poor. But off he rode, our Razelpour. Now storybook worlds are odd, it's true, where silly things can tumble through. The pig rolled onward, bright and pink, much faster than a worm could think. And soon, in one absurd transition, through breakfast's cheerful, make-believe mission, Razelpour found, with shocked alarm, that he was bacon on a farm-to-table charm. He peeked out from a crispy curl upon a plate in breakfast whirl. With eggs and toast and juice nearby, he gave a small, suspicious sigh. Then down there sat a camper, merry, hungry, happy, bright and cheery. One bite, one gulp, one breakfast storm, and in went brave Razelpour, the porkworm. Inside the mouth was chomping thunder, a tongue above, white teeth down under. Razelpour clung with all his might and shot through breakfast, bite by bite. "Remarkable!" he cried in haste. "So this is where they chew and taste." Though wet and wild and rather warm, he stayed himself, calm Razelpour worm. Then down he slid, not by his choosing, through squishy tunnels, tightly squeezing. The esophagus gave a shove, not rough, just firm enough from up above. He splashed into the stomach's brew, where bubbles burped and juices flew. He tipped his cap and gave a squirm. "I've had more peaceful days," said Razelpour worm. Next came the small intestine's bends, where food gives bodies strength, my friends. Bright nutrients were whisked away to help the camper hike all day. Razelpour floated, wide-eyed through, a glowing, twisty, gooey view. He met some microbes, small but bright, and called it gross, but quite a sight. Then into the large intestine deep, where things grew squishier by the sweep. The tunnel darkened, earthy brown, as water slowly soaked right down. To Razelpour, though odd and grim, it felt almost familiar to him. "A muddy cave," he said with cheer. "At last, a landscape I hold so dear." Outside, the camper packed with care, a tent, a lantern, outdoor wear. Through woods and leaves and sunset gold, the trail unwound through green and cold. Inside, our worm still pressed ahead, through winding routes of brownish dread. He did not know where he would land, only that fate had made it planned. At camp that night, by firelight's glow, the camper felt a rumble low. A walk, a pause, a toilet stop, and Razelpour felt things go plop, plop, plop. The tunnel tightened, pushed, and pressed. This ending, he declared, is not the best. He fixed his cap, stood straight and firm, and braced himself, our plucky porkworm. Plop! Out he came in comic style, a messy, squishy, startled pile. No harm was done, no tears, no gloom, just one more stop in digestive doom. From muddy farm to piggy ride, to bacon curl and mouth inside, through stomach, guts, and camping loo, what other worm could say this too? At last he rested on a log, beside the mushrooms, moss, and bog. The campsite glimmered through the trees. The night was cool with forest breeze. Razelpour smiled. "My luck is thin. Outrageous adventure follows me." He tipped his cap and gave one grin. "Next time, my world adventure, I shall win."